What's up guys, MainManSWE here, hoping you're all doing awesome as always, and some incredible news right here for those of us who really enjoy Tekken. I'm one of those people. We're getting a huge balance update, it seems, in mid-December. So this is probably going to be the update that is giving us Leroy. So mid-December, I'm guessing around the 15th. As you probably know, the Tekken World Tour Finals in Bangkok are played on the weekend of the 7th to the 8th. Yeah, that's correct. So yeah, about a week later, you will receive this. And these news are brought to you by Avoiding the Puddle, Flying Wonky. Always has done such a great service to the community. Bless his heart. So I'm just gonna read the article here. Relaying the word from Twitter, Tekken head Katsuhiro Harada mentioned a full balance update to Tekken 7 is planned for mid-December after the Tekken World Tour Finals. So after the finals. They did not dare to drastically change the game, you know, that close. You know, we got a balance update, what, a week ago, where Akuma's, for example, his meter gain was reduced by 25%. Probably they were looking to nerf the character more than that, but it's so close to the finals that I think it would be seen as unfair to Akuma players if suddenly a big mechanic or a big thing like his down 2 initiating combos, you know, if that was suddenly, oh, it's gone, you know, and Akuma players just go, you know, maybe they would see it as unfair, but I guess the down 2 is unfair. But yeah, let's just keep reading it. Given the timing of the upcoming balance patch, some are already speculating that this might be alongside the other game additions in Season 3, Leroy Smith, one additional DLC character, and the paid frame data feature. Perhaps the development team is back to finish the job with Akuma. I guess we'll find out during the Tekken World Tour Finals. That is awesome. Can't wait for this. Another big balance update. So he speculates here that we might see another additional DLC character and the frame data pack. Maybe I misunderstood, but I thought the frame data was going to be released later than Leroy on a different date. But maybe they are released together. Maybe I have just simply misunderstood. So that would be awesome if in the middle of December we get the frame data, we get the punishment guide, we get Leroy. I don't know if we'll get another character straight away because I feel like they still haven't even revealed who those characters are, or the remaining 2 after Leroy. So that remains to be seen, but you guys know how hype I am for Leroy. Yeah, can't wait to play the character, can't wait to see what his animations look like, the Wing Chun. And how strong is he? Is he low tier? Is he top tier? He's so hyped that I'm thinking he's gonna come out really, really strong, storming out the gates. Probably gonna get nerfed in a couple of months. But what will he play like? Will he have stances? Will he be a defensive character? Will he be a very offensive character? You know, string heavy, or is it punishment? What are his launchers like? His low poking? Yeah, it's gonna be real interesting. And the rage drive, and the win poses, the intro poses. We want to see more of this epic character. But of course, another big balance patch is great, but it also has me a little bit worried. A lot of the things right now are working well, even though the community, we're still figuring out Season 3. So much was changed, whereas in the vanilla version of Tekken 7, Season 1 to Season 2, I feel like they did changes, but it was quite easy to still see where the characters were in relation to each other, because they didn't do humongous changes. Well, some characters got big changes, you know, like Lee going into Season 2, and Lucky Chloe going into Season 2. But in Season 3, it really feels like they've just, you know, really shook things a lot. And it's still unclear to me as what the balancing looks like, even though I for the most part I think they did the right thing with the characters. But with some characters like Lee, I'm just there scratching my head wondering what exactly they were thinking. and it's a little bit the same with Gigas, where I'm like, with that character, it doesn't feel like the community has misunderstood the character or don't understand how he's supposed to be played. It's just that he's just flat out not a very strong character at all. So I would love to see him get buffed even more. So I hope they correct for those things. And then I think they are going to nerf Akuma again. And this time they are not going to stop at just the meter. They are probably going to remove some of these crazy mechanics he has, like the down 2 into combo, down 1 to counter hit. They removed it for Geese. Why wouldn't they remove it for Akuma? Well, a 10 frame launcher, although I think that is probably going to stay, but maybe hit his meter gain again. So Akuma is definitely going to get hurt after the Tekken World Tour is over. I don't think they want to continue with Akuma as he is right now. And I gotta say that I was sort of mistaken in my analysis of Akuma. I think still that a lot of people have bad anti-Akuma. I have personally okay anti-Akuma. But when you play against a really good Akuma, like I played against Super Akuma and I got completely destroyed, is that when you face a world-class Akuma, that's where you really start to understand what the problem is with the character. When every single time they have an opening for a death combo, it lands, and they use all of his keep out flawlessly, like down 2 and down 1-2, and it just feels like you can never get in on the character at all. And they mix up the demon flip very well so that it's never too obvious when you're supposed to sidestep or jab him out of it. But the big problem, of course, is the big damage, and the meter gain is still pretty good. And then when he takes you to the wall, you know, and you can eat a huge wall combo, and then you, for example, you tech roll after that, and he kills you. He can actually do tech roll setups here that kill you. And then you stay on the ground instead, and here he has setups where he can knock you from the ground and Shoryuken you right up at the wall again. And it's like it just, as we've said many times, he just breaks the rules of Tekken over and over, you know, and his jumping is so annoying. Oh, you're trying to pressure Akuma? He jumps away. And it's worked very well, but still, some of the stuff he does, down 1-2, down 2, maybe it should be adjusted, or maybe he should get a damage nerf. Because as you know, Akuma in Street Fighter is balanced in that he does enormous amounts of damage, but he has some of the least amount of health in Street Fighter. In Tekken, all the characters have the same amount of health, but Akuma still does way more damage than everyone else, so should his damage be taken down a notch maybe? We'll see. I'm certain this balance update is gonna mean more nerfs for Akuma. I wonder if Kazuya is going to get nerfed. I certainly hope not. I think he's really good where he is. I mean, you still don't see him in tournaments. He's a great character, but he's just too hard to play. Really well. Hard to do well with. But yeah, I wonder what will happen to many other characters. Will Lee get buffed? Will Gigas get buffed? Will Jin perhaps see another nerf? I don't know. He's still really good. So yeah, it's a lot of questions here, a lot of interesting things they could be doing. But we'll just have to wait and see, I guess. And yeah, I'm still struggling to figure out Season 3, and now I think we're gonna get more changes. And yeah, I don't know, has anyone bothered yet or been brave enough to make a tier list for Season 3? I haven't seen any. Really looking forward to Leroy. If we do get the punishment guide and the frame data already in the middle of December, right, today it's the 26th of November, so it's what, not even 3 weeks away if it's on the 15th of December. So I'm in the middle of doing extensive labbing, so it would really help me to get the frame data. Certainly would make things 30 times easier and quicker. So I know we're all very excited about that. Are you all excited about the frame data? Will you buy the frame data overlay? It's $3 to $4. I know a lot of people have, we've talked about this before, have expressed this anger that it actually costs money. I think you can argue both sides, where if you believe Michael Murray when he said that it was expensive to implement, I don't want to put words in someone's mouth, but I think Sajam, I want to say Sayam in Swedish, Sajam, I don't know, very talented FGC commentator. I see he does YouTube as well, seems to do great videos. He said that, oh, it shouldn't be difficult to make, you know, the data is in the game, so you just need to make an overlay that reads that data. Maybe it's that simple, maybe it's not. I'm inclined to believe Murray when he says that they needed a lot of resources to make that, and I think that they fear that not a lot of people are interested in that, so they have to what's it called? They have to justify the amount of man hours they put into that by charging for it, because I think they feel that few people will use that. So how do you feel about that? Will you buy the frame data? I'm actually interested in knowing how you guys feel about that. Well, I will certainly be buying it. You probably saw that one coming. But yeah, are you guys hyped? Soon you're gonna get Leroy. Soon you're gonna get a big balance update. And I'm ecstatic if, you know, Dragunov loses while standing 1-3, wallbound. You know, a couple of things where I still feel it's gotta be fixed, and Akuma. But I certainly hope they don't backtrack on some stuff that I feel was really good. You know, like nerfing Jin, nerfing Steve, nerfing Kazumi. Geese being nerfed, still a good character. But yeah, a lot of things are good here, so don't go overboard. But yeah, and I will be restreaming the Tekken World Tour Finals as much as I can, so if you want to check that out, do check it out. But do tune in to the tournament. So again, 7th and 8th of December. Cheers. So, now you know this, and I hope you all will have a great day. Take care.